Hello everybody and welcome to my channel As Peace Mind. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the book Originals by Adam Grant. It's a book that shows us the importance of supporting our ideas even though we might think that they are not actually accepted in the mainstream world, or maybe we think that they are too silly or no, that's impossible. And this book highlights the importance of actually looking into your ideas, of dreaming about them, of thinking how it might work, and then take the steps and improve as you go. I liked how Adam Grant is talking about companies and he talks about how they saw an opportunity even though everyone was thinking that that's impossible and that's not something they should do. And the book is very easy to read, and you'll find a lot of things yourself that you already know, but maybe forgot to think about it, or maybe you're not thinking about it anymore, or maybe you have an idea, but because so many people are telling you that that's not the best idea or not a good idea, you actually are not pursuing it. And here, for example, he talks about Warby Parker, and this is a company that decided to sell glasses online. Their business type was, they wanted to be like Zappos, and everyone was telling them that this is a bad idea, and even Adam Grant actually refused to work with them because they thought that this idea is not the best. Still, these 4 students actually pursued, and they did, and they are a very valuable company right now. And they had this idea that they will sell eyeglasses and then they will donate a pair to someone in need in a country that cannot afford it. And that's such a nice way of giving back to the community. And they got their idea from their name from from 2 characters that were in that Jack Kerouac, sorry if I say it right, wrong, created a novel, and they read it. And I will say that readers get the best ideas because they go through different worlds for different type of characters, and they can see different perspectives. So they definitely did do a good job. So also Grant tells us that conformity means that you're following the crowd, or you're following a business or anything as it is already set by everybody. So you know you have to follow these steps in order to achieve what you want, and you can be successful with that. But originality is when you take a road that's less traveled, a road that maybe not everyone is thinking is gonna work, or is not everyone accepting, and you take that road and you go through the bumps, but in the end it pays it pays very good. So the book is mostly about us not to be afraid to take steps. And the chapter 1 is talking to us about the power of doubt and about procrastination. So what it says to us is that when we doubt something, it's a good idea to take steps forward and to enhance our ideas. Like if you doubt that it's going to work, you have to kind of think a lot of ways to do what can you do to make it work. And procrastinating, he doesn't necessarily mean that you just have to sit there and not do it. What he means by that sometimes our ideas, because are not well developed till the end, it might take time for us to find the solution. And procrastination in this case is actually thinking over about your idea until you find a solution that will be working for you to succeed. The second chapter talks about idea generation and selection, and he encourages us to have a wide range of ideas, because when you have a lot of ideas, you have what to work with, and working with your ideas can help you in many ways, because you can see which of them are actually productive and which of them might be procrastinated until a later time. In chapter 3, he's talking about championing new ideas, which means how would you actually promote your ideas. So for that, you need to present your ideas strategically. You need to have a strategy. You need to think who might be interested, how to approach them, how to present your idea to be interesting. In many books that I've read, there are many people who are saying that it took like, I think in the book One Thing, it says that someone pitched an idea about 15 times and was refused until they decided to do it one more time, but to another person they thought it's not the most important person in the company, and they chose a different way to approach that person from what they did 15 times before, and their idea was accepted and funded. So when you want to present your idea, you have to actually think of that strategically, how to present it strategically, and sometimes you have to actually read about the person you're going to talk to, see what interests them, what type of decisions they're making, and then put your idea in that frame in order for that person to be interested and actually listen to you. In chapter 4, it talks about the role of timing and what it means that sometimes we want to present our idea too early, and because it's not well defined, marked, people won't see in our ideas something that's lucrative, but will see something that needs to be improved. So they will say, but this, and when you're waiting for the right timing, it's actually when you have your idea and you think of all the buts before you present it. Because in case someone is giving you a question, how do you think this is going to work? I don't think this is going to work. You actually have already the answers and proof and whatever you need to prove that it can work. And that's why it's important to to wait for the timing, for the right time to present your idea. And right time doesn't necessarily mean until you have to wait until everyone around would accept it. Think of Elon Musk and his cars. For example, at the time he presented his cars, we know that not everyone was like thrilled, or not everyone thought it's gonna work, and because he he was persuasive and he wanted to do it, he found ways to do it, and that not right now we have Teslas all over the places, right? And waiting for the right timing, it means the timing to be right for you, to know how to explain and how to achieve your idea, rather than waiting for everyone to accept your idea. In chapter 5, Grant talks about principles and practical applications of originals. So he gives you principles that you can apply to your ideas, and he encourages you to try your ideas, to try on a smaller scale, to see what's the response, to see what's not working in order to actually fix it and find new ways to promote your ideas. He promotes unconventional thinking, like, for someone might be that, okay, if this is broken, I have to do it this way. And simple example, for example, if my car breaks, I have no idea what to do, so I would take it to a shop, right? Or I could learn how to do it, and if it's something small, maybe I could fix it myself, save the money, and also gain knowledge. So you need to think of your idea in different ways, how you can do it in a way that's innovative, and when you present it to people, it's like they will be like, yeah, that's what we needed, that's what it's working. Some facts about discussed in the books are the early risers versus night owls. The mainstream idea is that the early risers are more successful, but Grant shows us different ways how both categories can actually be successful or not successful. So reading that part helps you to see if you are, maybe not even to see, but to realize if you want to be an early riser or a night owl. I myself am an early riser, and I believe in that because I like psychology, as I said in many of my videos, and there are parts of our chemicals in our brains that are very active at 4 to 5 a.m. I don't wake up at 4 to 5. I wish, I want to. It's not working at the moment, but that's the time when your brain is very active, and that's the time where many successful people are actually waking up and do their work, because it pays off. About night owls, yeah, it can spark creativity, but I probably I cannot stay late very much, so I'll have to try that. And then Grant gives us the 10-10-10 rule. So that means that how do you feel about your decision in the 10 minutes, 10 months, or 10 years after you took it. So this book encourages us to have diverse thinking, to create environments for our ideas, to test them out, to see what needs to be improved. It also encourages us to to procrastinate, because that can bring new ideas, like new ways to see our ideas and how to improve it, and to build alliances, which means that you have to take your new ideas to other people and see how it's going to work, how you can make it work. You'll either build support or resistance, and both of them will help you to develop your idea in a better way. So remember that Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, and many other people, when they proposed their ideas, they were criticized, and people thought that they are not very smart, or maybe they are dreamers. But today we do have their products to use. So please subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed. Comment below what you think. I'll see you in the next video.